Hey everyone, welcome to another live streams. Today we will be talking about how to get consistent with tracking macros if you want to see really good results on your body and on the body scale. Because there are differences between tracking just calories and then macros. I know sometimes it can feel super overwhelming if you are starting your fitness journey and then you are supposed to track all the macros, try to hit it within the gram, it can feel overwhelming. And I've been there as well. But let me tell you, it will pay off big time in the long term. So, tracking macros is a powerful tool for achieving your fitness and nutrition goals. Whether you want to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, if you want to get tone, or if you just want to simply maintain a healthy lifestyle, understanding macros is essential. So let me know in the comments if you are understanding macros. Just type yes or no. So I know if there is more of you that don't understand. So maybe I can create another live stream on that. So let me know in the comments. But I want to firstly share my story because when I started my fitness journey, I always tracked just calories because I didn't know anything about macros. Like, what is it? So when I started to compete a year ago, I started to actually track my macros to get more tone, to um, get more energy, to improve my workouts at the gym, and then most importantly, to have a steady, sustainable weight loss. So this is how I got into tracking my macros, and it honestly changed my life. So yeah, stay tuned because I want to educate you and I want to inspire you to start tracking macros as well because it will be helpful for your journey. And also, like, tracking macros helped me to eat in a way that is tailored to my body and to my goals. And now I can kind of understand what I'm eating, what am I putting into my body, how I am fueling my body. And it's not just like a source to get to eat basically when I feel sad or happy, just like the source of comfort or stress relief. Because sometimes you are craving something, you just want to grab it, but you don't know why or you don't know what's in the food. So you are starting to gain weight and so on. So it's like a cycle. That's why we need to kind of understand the macros if you want to see a proper results. So before we dive in, I want you to know the difference between calories and macros. But remember, mastering macros is a journey. Yeah, I haven't learned macros in a week. It takes months, it takes years. And if you are on your journey for just 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, and then you feel like you know enough so you can start eating intuitively, I don't agree with that because it takes a really long time. You can always learn a bit more about it. So, yeah, if you are just starting your fitness journey, definitely try to keep tracking your macros even on the weekends. Put there everything that you eat or drink, and this will help you to see how you are fueling your body. Okay, so what is calories? Calories help you to manage how much you eat, which is important if you want to lose weight. Because if you eat more calories than you actually burn, which is the calorie surplus, you gain weight. If you eat in the deficit, which is less calories than you burn, then you lose weight. So it's a simple math, but you need to actually know how much calories you need to be eating. That's what you have in my app. So I would suggest to start looking at that because if you will be constantly going over, maybe over the weekend, then you will be gaining weight. But the opposite, like if you will be within your calories, then you will lose weight. Easy peasy. And what are macros? Macros are a body building blocks in your food. So in your food, there is like a small things like a cells, and they are giving you energy. They help you to function properly, to have energy, to your hormones to function well, and so on. So yeah, tracking macros is definitely more effective and it's more detailed on your fitness journey. And this is something that we want, because you can eat a bunch of rubbish like McDonald's within the 1000 calories or 1500 calories, but then you will still be left without energy, you will have acne, your hormones will not be functioning well, you will not sleep well, you will be angry all the time, and so on. That's when we don't want to track calories, but instead we want to track macros, because we want the body to nourish, we want to grow, we want to, expand. So let's just go over the basics of macronutrients, because I know there is a lot to learn. But they are including protein, carbohydrates, which is carbs, and fats. And each of them plays a unique role in your body that are important for your overall health. So, first, protein. What is protein? Tell me in the comments if you know and if you are following your protein macros, because they are super important. Proteins are essential for muscle repair and the growth, and they are also supporting your immune system and regulate your hormones. This can be, for example, chicken, fish, eggs, tofu, beans, any dairy, basically. Greek yogurt is my favorite, and so on. Then we have carbs. Who is scared of carbs? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. I am scared, I am not scared. They are not your enemy, because they provide your body with the primary energy source that we need to function well, for your brain to function well as well. And this can be rice, pasta, fruits, potatoes, vegetables. They are rich in carbs. Then we have processed carbs, which I won't go into it, but these are the things that you usually buy in the package already, like bread, tortillas, and stuff like that, that are made from like so many ingredients. And this is something that we want to eliminate, and we rather want to focus on the whole foods that will give you the proper energy. Then finally, the third one is fat, and they are super important for your overall health and for your hormones. And also, they will help you to absorb fat soluble vitamins. This can be avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oils, or fatty fish like salmon. Salmon is actually protein and fat, so this one is good. Okay, I hope that you are still with me. I know it's a lot to digest, but stay on it. Stay in this live stream. So, how do we track macros consistently? Well, the first thing is setting your goals. Are you aiming to lose fat? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to maintain your current weight? Basically, this will help you with your macro tracking. If you are my client and you are in my app, then you have everything set for you. So you don't need to worry about it, because everything is personalized for you. So you just need to show up, and then you just need to have a look at your calories and macros on a daily basis to know how much you need to track. But to track macros accurately, I want you to invest in a kitchen scale. This will help you to measure your food portions correctly. And it will help you to stay accountable, and it will help you to stay aware of what you are eating and how much you are eating. I don't want to see in the app any spoons, any cups, because this looks for everyone different. I can be like, oh yeah, this is cups. Okay, I'm gonna use 1 cup. But in generally, the app means this cup, but I use the bigger cup. So I will think that, okay, this is within my calories, I'm okay to use this cup. And then you will keep using the bigger cup than they suggest, and you will be gaining weight, and you will be like, oh my god, nothing's working because I'm gaining weight. It's because it wasn't tracked correctly. So definitely measure everything in grams, milligrams, milliliters, liters. This is my biggest suggestion to you if you want to see really good results. Then another one is meal prepping. Are you meal prepping your food? Yes or no? Because if not, then this is a great tool if you want to stay consistent, if you want to see the results, you want to save energy, you want to save money, you want to save time. So definitely spend a few hours maybe on Sunday or Monday each week, prepare all your meals and snacks, and make sure to calculate it in advance into the app so you kind of know as we go what you can eat in a day, maybe what snacks you can get, and so on. Then another one is get in the habit of reading the nutritional labels because it's super important. Um, Sometimes I can see that there are two same products, but one brand has more sugar, more fat, less calories, and then this brand is more calories, less sugar, less fat, and so on. So we always want to make sure that obviously it's a low in calories, but also that there is not a lot of sugar because the sugar spikes the insulin and everything, and it's kind of like the processed carbs, and it's not actually good if there is a lot of sugar. So make sure that the calories are pretty low, sugar is low, and then it's a little bit more high in protein, and this is what we want to check. So we don't want like too high in fat as well, that's quite big, and then we don't want it to be high in calories. So definitely keep checking your nutrition labels. Then plan your meals advance. This is something that goes along with the meal prepping, and because it will help you to stay on track with your macros, and also it will reduce the cravings to go for some unhealthy options because you have everything planned, you know what you will be eating, there are no guessworks, and then it will still leave you a room for some snack if you are craving something, but because you will know how many calories you have left, then you will not go for another burger, but instead you will go for, something smaller to fit into your goals, to fit into your macros. As I said, another thing I want you to do is to prioritize whole unprocessed foods because obviously they are providing you with more vitamins, more macronutrients, and it will be easier to track as well. I swear, believe me. And yeah, definitely it might take some time to find the right macro ratios that work best for your body and for your goals. So be prepared to adjust on a daily basis. Don't be too hard on yourself because consistency is key. I had to learn macros and it took me years, it took me months